Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dosing, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're having raw conversations. Sometimes we be so lost in the translation. Laughing, joking, but you know what we're saying. Kick back, relax, your video is playing.
Okay, ladies, so I have a question for you guys. What would you do if you woke up out of your sleep and your phone said that you were locked out due to too many password attempts? Nobody's there but you and your dude. Oh. Do you go at him? Do you just wait for the phone to allow you to get in? Like, how do you handle that?
Doesn't it usually like lock you out completely?
Depends on the type of phone you have. I believe that
I probably would snap. I ain't even gonna lie. Because like what were you doing where you were in my phone for one?
But you wanted it so bad you locked it up?
He didn't know on that last attempt.
You knew you had tried it, you didn't get in. You shouldn't be touching it. What's making you
right? Because everything my phone got, your phone got. So there will be nothing on my phone that you would have needed.
His phone doesn't have your inbox. You did. Just to put that out there. So I'm just wondering, what would you do?
I would definitely confront it ASAP. I would confront it ASAP. I would want to know what is up. Okay, so I have a question, and it is something that I've kind of been thinking about, and I want to know how you guys deal with it. When you are in a good mood and you feel like someone is doing everything in their power to put you in a bad mood. How do you deal with that? Do you ignore it? Do you cuss their ass out, go on with your day? How do you deal with when somebody's trying to make that energy shift?
I'm going to be honest. I don't have enough self-control not to feed into it, at least for that moment, because I'll jap the fuck out and then smile and go back being nice to the people around me that are, you know, an exclusion of the person pissing me off. So I will go clean the fuck in, and I can have an attitude with you all day, and the rest of my energy with everybody else will be peaceful. But I've also, and I'm not even trying to be funny or act like I've arrived, I really am learning to remove those kind of people from my life. Because why are you here to try to steal my joy when you see me trying to change as a person? You see me trying to be positive. Like, I don't even need somebody like you around me. I don't give a fuck who you are.
And I will remove them for the moment too.
In the moment. Yeah, you get away from me. You will get the fuck away from me.
My question is, why do you think that people do that? Like, they can see that you're in a really good mood, and it's like they gotta they have to be a part of that if they're realizing that it's not including them. Or, like you said, they come in and disrupt it. Like, I wonder the real reason for doing that.
I don't know. I think, is it some type of insecurities in them? Is it they don't have a fucking life? Is it, you know what I mean? I have that question too.
I think it's because their moms don't love them. Their moms don't love them. Like, I mean, like, like, I'm not even joking. Like, there's a level of it that's childish.
Very.
You're just thriving for attention. You
have nothing
and any attention is good attention.
Like how kids are.
That's what I mean. Your mom can't love you. Like, for her, there's a really like level of childishness on there because
she's like, it's like
we on the beach, right? We're outside. But I believe that there's a level of childishness to it. Like, so you're such a childish person that every moment has to be about you, even if it
becomes really selfish, right?
Yeah, I think it is, and that's what I was gonna say, where it's like, even if you're happy, it's like they just got to be a piece of that happiness, and then it's like it doesn't matter if they're coming in and kind of ruining your happiness. You know what I mean? Like, it's always I have to be a part of it. Like,
but that puts you in a space to feel like, are you a person who I want in my life? Whether you're a friend, an auntie, because here's the thing. What I've seen with that, when you have a person who's like that, and it doesn't even have to be a mate. It can be just person you have a relationship. Eventually, it starts to turn into something else.
Almost like an infatuation.
Or envy, jealousy even. And when it gets to that point, do I really want you around? Do I really want to be here with you? And do I really want you around me? Like, I guess I've experienced it in relationships. I've experienced it with friends. Hell, I've experienced it with family. You know, you can go do something as simple as they invite you to something. You come to that event, they indulge in conversations of gossip, and all of a sudden you're the one who was saying it, and you sat there quiet just sniggling. You didn't say nothing.
But it came back,
you were a messy person. And so I feel like in my experiences in those situations, those people truly just weren't happy with where they were.
Well, because I think a lot of the times with people like that, it's like they can have their best life and it may not include you, but let you do it and it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like they need to be a part of what you're doing.
That's a lot of people, and that's sad. I mean, when you really look at it, it's just a really sad situation that you would really steal someone's joy, because that's what you're doing. If I'm up here floating and I'm on cloud 9 and I'm in the skies with it, and you come and it's just like I'm a balloon floating, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna stick this little needle now.
Right.
And then you just spills me out. You know how a balloon do, just all over the place until it hits the ground.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking to see from me? Like, I just...
But why do you think it's a point where they can't just join and be positive?
They don't have enough to offer to the situation, possibly.
Or maybe they feel like they'll be left behind. Like maybe I might enjoy life without you, so I realize that I don't want you here. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. What you're doing is speeding that process up, though.
But they don't see it that way. Because it's coming to me as we're sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really think that there's a fear, because you may be very replaceable.
So I got a question. Do you feel like, I guess, friendships, relationships, whatever, do you feel like, say if you're doing something on your own, and I'll say working out. Okay. Say if I'm working out and I asked a person to work out with me and they never did. But then they see you working out, or they see you kind of going and doing something without them, and then they add themselves in.
Because they see your success already. They looking at you and they can see the changes with you working out, and they like,
and it has nothing
I
to
might
do with
get
their
left
ass.
behind. I might get left behind. That same energy. So for me, it's one of those things where that's what happens.
Right.
They want to be a piece of it.
At first, they just thought you was talking loud. Then when you actually got up, because they talk loud.
Right.
Now you done actually got up and did it, and they like, oh no, she was for real.
Or they want a piece of that success now.
Or the attention you're getting from it.
Good, and you done did all this work, and we work out together, face ass.
Some people do it for a conversation piece.
But that's what I'm saying.
To be up in what you got going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
We was at the gym.
Yeah. So they can act like they're a little more in tune with you than they truly are.
Yeah, I mean, you think that's just like, okay, that's like what they call them, coattail riders. Basically, you get a VIP section in the club. Your girl like, yeah, we got the VIP. Where's your money though? What did you put in on we didn't get anything. I got a VIP and you're coming with me.
Right.
But it's the same idea with
the same energy.
You want to be a part of the excitement for this particular space.
Yeah,
and you just find your own thing and do that, and people can root and clap for you.
Right.
Because as cool as you think you are, you're not. A lot of the time.
Oh, I'm cool.
Right. So how do you address that person aggressively? Do you just talk to them? Do you pull them aside? What do you say to somebody who's putting you in that situation? Does it matter if you're coming off fucked up? You know what I mean?
There are steps and levels to it. I think there's steps and levels. I feel like if it's the first offense, you have a civilized conversation.
The first offense.
Now, when we're rising to second and third occasions, then whatever I give you is what you're asking for, because I had the conversation with you already.
Because at that point, you're not respecting my gangster.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Once we've had the conversation and I've addressed it with you, then I feel like I'm not going to keep having the conversation with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it once. And I kind of talked about this a while ago, about just really saying things one time.
Right.
I don't want to have to say it to you more than once, and if I do, then we're gonna have a different conversation.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like, yeah, it all depends on the level, and then it depends on that level of the offense
too.
Like, how offensive were you? How all up in my business were you?
Right.
If I'm sitting here talking like this here, and you come over here, you know, and stand while we're recording, and you're just standing there like you're waiting for us to be done, and then, you know, then it's like, what's up? What's up? You know, get that energy versus if you come and you signal me when you done on holler. Then that and walk off. That's different.
Or I think for me, it depends on the situation too. Because if it's something that I tried to get you interested in, or I asked you to be interested in and you weren't, and then when you do decide to come in, you come in and you try to tell me how to do some shit.
Yeah,
I think I get offended. Like,
or you think I'm supposed to be excited because now you decided to join me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not...
You killed the excitement when you said no when I asked you in the first place. You'd have got that joy and that excitement from me if when I originally asked you, and you didn't have to see it to believe it, type of thing. So what? Even if we started and then we both fall off and don't do it, so what? We started it together. So I'm excited about that.
Right.
But, and I think sometimes like people will be like no and assume that you're not gonna move on because just because you're not ready to do something doesn't mean that I'm not gonna go forward.
Just because I can't have it with you doesn't mean I don't still want it.
That makes
Period.
sense.
We say this over and over and over again. I don't give a damn if it's ice cream.
Right.
If I say I want to go get some ice cream, you're like I don't want none. Right. Okay, I'm still craving that shit. I'll be back. I'm finna go grab
I had to learn that overall in just every scenario,
in every relationship.
Like even sometimes when you want friends to do something and they're not interested, or you want to travel and these people are scared or they're not interested, it's like just because you're projecting your fears over here don't mean I have to listen to that. Like just because like it could be anything. Like, okay, you want to take a girls trip and you want to go somewhere extremely exotic, but this person is afraid, I don't want to ride no boat. So that doesn't mean you have to, I'm going to hinder myself because you're afraid to do this. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not really, no, because I was going to say that. No, I picked boats because none of us really want to get on the boat. Right. That's why I picked the boat, because none of us really like riding boats.
Bitch, add me.
Because I've been asked to go on a cruise and I was like, but that don't mean she ain't gonna go without me. You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes
because it got cold, I felt a shade.
I definitely picked the boat because I have denied the boat trip a few times. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a self-checking.
It really was. Well, doesn't mean that person was gonna go on without me.
It was a triple dose. Yeah. Unintended.
It really was though. But
okay, that's good. That's good. I agree with that because like I said, sometimes it don't even have to be anything extreme. It could be something as simple as, girl, I want to go get my nails done. You like, girl, I don't really do pedicures. I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get me a pedicure alone then.
Which brings me to my next point. Let's get a little more lighthearted. I went and got my first pedicure.
How was it?
It was better than I thought.
I
was a little creeped a little bit because, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know...
Did you get the hot rocks?
I'm anti.
She got some other shit better than even what I be
fillers, like
regular one.
Well, no, I didn't get hot rocks, but they had the hot towels and the oils and the wax and the. It was nice. I was like,
okay, when you get your next one, come with me to my girl because she does with these hot rocks and they massage up your legs. Listen, when you leave there, you feel new.
No, yeah, for sure. For sure. She hooked me up. But yeah, I'll definitely try that.
Yeah, try it. Just so try it. One thing. Your next level now. Your next level.
Yeah, that is one thing that I did do for myself.
Well, that's good.
It was different though.
Speaking of like self-care, I want to go get a professional massage. I've never had one because I don't like people touching me that I know and don't know. But I really don't like people I don't know touch me. Then I'm kind of conflicted with like, do I want a man rubbing all over me? But it's kind of weird with a woman. I don't know how to work that angle. So like, if anybody got some input, hit me in the inbox and let me know about that. I'm out here soliciting some help.
Right.
But I do. I want to know, like, I'm just so squeamish with people touching me.
Yeah,
and then they rubbing me in places, you know, I just... Anything above the knee or
I
like
do have that on my list. Weird. I do have that on my list of something I want to do too.
Yeah,
I don't know when, but I do want to go get a massage.
Yeah, I need it yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely need it yesterday. So
if you a lot going on, I'm like all over the place.
Yeah, I can't stop people watching.
Yeah, it's a thing. You know, really we just, you know, just checking in and having some conversation.
Just checking the scene.
Just really informal. Nothing like our other episodes.
I know.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of enjoying this. I've never been to this part of Florida.
Me either.
Yeah.
Clearwater. So I'm kind of enjoying it. It's actually a lot more peaceful than going South Beach or
it is.
You know,
because it's almost like the atmosphere period is just party when you're at South Beach. Versus here, it's definitely meant for families.
Yeah.
The only thing that I feel like we're like missing is like, where's the drinks?
Right.
Yeah. You know, we didn't even take a shot out here.
Nothing. I know. We should have beer in the sand, little sand in your beer. I feel like
in our defense, you know,
we're on a family
time.
Vacation.
It's family time.
We're with the kids being parents. But after 10
is on.
I'm out here. But yeah, so this was good.
Short and sweet, checking in.
Just checking in.
Can't really see anything. So
No, I don't know what's going on.
Kind of too bright.
It is very bright out here.
They got me to put on swimsuit. And,
Period.
yeah, so we're enjoying ourselves. But
no, she's all in the camera.
so thanks for telling me to go get the pedicure because I showed out before a little vacation.
You've been doing
And you got a manicure for the first time
Manicure, yes, I did. I really went all out, treated
You
myself.
know, one thing I think that I've been learning to do though is I've been learning to take time for myself. Because I think I've always been a person who I will go get my nails did and I will go do stuff, but I'm always still in parent mode because I always have a kid with me. But the last couple of weeks is the first time that I've been like, I'm doing it by myself. If I'm going to get my nails did, you guys go on a different time, I'll go on my time. Because I just need my own time.
Yeah, me and Yanni go actually,
new.
I go literally sit in there with her for her to get hers done. And then I go back by myself.
Yeah, like I'm learning to just take my time. Like,
period.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize that even though your kids are older, you still are, your mind is still on being responsible. You know, if they're sitting there, you cool, you need something, where if they ain't there, I ain't gotta worry about shit.
Right.
Yeah, leave them with the daddy daycare.
Period.
But this was really good.
Yes, and we got to get back to the kids.
Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dose, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic.